channel. Today I am taking apart the 20B. In my last video, I was trying to clear off the block. Today I only have the flywheel left and the front cover, and then we can start to tear into the motor. To me, it's crazy that my first ever rotary rebuild is going to be a 20B. What? I know, it's crazy. I still can't believe that this is my motor. I'm still comprehending all of that. So I can't wait to get this thing open so we can fully inspect all the parts. I've never rebuilt a rotary, so I'm lucky to have Garage Life with me every step of the way. They're gonna be mentoring me through this entire process, and I'm gonna be learning so much from them about this rebuild process, and I wanna share that with you guys. So I'm really excited to do my first ever rotary rebuild. I cannot wait to get started on this 20B, so let's go. Today, for the breakdown process of the motor, I ended up getting some tables laid out because these are precious 20B parts. So I'm gonna be laying everything out on the tables here, and I got some lighting in here, so I hope the videos look way better. I've actually been using my A6500 for my last video and this video, so what do you guys think? Does it look a lot better? I actually started my channel vlogging with this camera and then went to a Canon G7X because it was smaller, more portable, I think more durable, and I wasn't paranoid about dropping my nice camera. But so far, I really like the quality of this camera, so let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I am kind of moving into this shop now. I know I didn't mention this before, but you know, when you do buy a motor, it is kind of scary if you don't know its history, mileage, has it been abused. But again, I got this from a super reliable source. And you know, when they originally got it, quite a few years ago, maybe 3-5 years ago, they did do a compression test on it and it was good. Plus, with the flywheel, you know, it has a good amount of tension on it. So, you know, ideally, everything is good on the inside. You probably can't see this on camera, but it's also still pretty lubed up when you look in there. I mean, that's definitely a good sign. Doesn't look like it's dried out or anything, but today we will find out. Flywheel doesn't work at all.
Yes, this will do the trick.
You got it? What?
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, well, that came out easier than I expected.
most expensive part. This is the center iron and the shaft. So far this is such good news because the center iron, I mean, looks really amazing. I mean, it's pretty immaculate. There's not any gashes here, so that is a really, really awesome sign and a huge relief. Probably like $4 grand just to try and find one of these because they just are super hard to find. They're rare, and like I said, it's the most expensive part on here between this and the shaft. So thank goodness it looks good. On the table behind me, we're specifically organizing all the parts by front, rear, and then we'll have the center as well because you do not want to mix those up. And there really isn't a marker for some of them. So for now, I'm just organizing it by part of the table. That's sort of how we're labeling it. And since these rotors are really dirty, you can be extra safe and mark what you can as well. So we have F, this is the front rotor. Then on this one, we have R, because this is the rear rotor. Okay, so this is the front rotor, and honestly, it looks amazing as well. The bearing inside, I probably won't even have to replace it all. It is immaculate. What is this? What is happening? Until I get cleaned, I mean, you can't see like the crazy detail in the sides, but just at a glance, it looks great. Even the oil springs, like, still have really good shape to them and look great. This is crazy! So far, I have the front and the rear out. And the rear, the bearing inside the rear as well is just completely just smooth. It looks amazing. And the outside, yeah. Wow. Oh, I'm so lucky. So far we have the rear, front out, and they both look great. Fingers crossed for the rest. Look at these housings. Beautiful. What? This is ridiculous. You guys, I'm freaking out. I am completely freaking out right now. These look so good. See how good this looks on camera? And check out this one. Amazing. I'm gonna try not to get too ahead of myself because we obviously still have a ways to go, but so far I'm loving what I'm seeing. Alright, buzzkill. So we had to borrow a tool and that tool was not dropped off today. The tool that we need to complete the teardown is specifically for a 20B. It basically sits on the shaft and separates the shaft from the housing so that you can pull the shaft out and get the rest of the motor apart. Without that tool, it is very difficult. We did mess with it a little bit, but it is not worth messing up that thick center plate, and definitely not worth messing up the shaft either. So gonna play it safe, gonna do it right, and wait for that tool. I've actually never seen one, so it'll be really cool. In the next video, we will have the tool and we will finish tearing the motor apart. So far, everything is looking amazing, so I am one happy girl. I will see you guys next time.
Never be turning around, never be turning around, ayy. Never be slowing it down, never be slowing it down, ayy. I keep my foot on the gas, I keep my foot on the gas, ayy. I know I'm never gonna crash, I know I'm never gonna crash, ayy. Never be turning around, never be turning around, ayy. Never be slowing it down, never be slowing it down.